Okay, fiscal policy tool number one, taxes, personal income taxes. If taxes are lowered, people have more money in their paycheck and they'll spend more money. If taxes are increased, people have less money in their paycheck and they'll spend less money. So this is the basic theory about what we want to do is we want to stimulate the economy or slow down the economy by using taxes. The marginal propensity to consume, MPC, is for every dollar earned, how much will one spend on goods and services. Marginal propensity to save, MPS, for every dollar earned, how much will one save. The MPC plus the MPS equals 1. And for an example, 1 over 1 minus MPC will be the multiplier. This is a formula you have to remember because the multiplier is very important. 1 over 1 minus 0.75, just put for an example, the MPC is 0.75, our multiplier is 4. So with this 4 as a multiplier, what it means is if we increase government spending by $100 billion in G, then we increase GDP by $400 billion. 100 times 4 is $400 billion. Now normally the difference goes into C, into consumer spending by $300 billion, so 100 plus 3 equals $400 billion. And it could also go into CI and some other areas. To fight unemployment or increase GDP, we lower taxes. So the change in C equals A1 over the MPS. This is the formula. C is consumer spending. A1 is the tax increase or decrease. If positive, it is a tax decrease. If it's negative, it's a tax increase. You can also do it as tax cut. The amount that you're going to cut your taxes times the multiplier is the increase in C. Sometimes that's easy, just like I did. So if you did a tax cut of $10 and the multiplier is 3, you increased spending in C and you increased GDP by 30. So a change in C equals A1 over MPS. So a $10 billion tax cut. And then your MPC is 0.9. So this is like our sample. So tax cut equals 10 billion divided by 1 over 0.90. 10 billion divided by 0.10 is $100 billion increase in C. This is also your increase in GDP. A $10 billion tax increase will cause an increase in consumer spending by $100 billion using the MPC of 0.90 or MPS of 0.10. People have more money in their pocket and will increase their spending. Now just the opposite, if you want to fight inflation or decrease GDP or GNP, you increase taxes. Same formula, A1 over MPS. C is consumer spending. Tax, in this case, it will be negative, it will be a tax increase. So what we have is minus 100 billion equals minus 10 billion over 0.10. A $10 billion tax increase will cause a decrease in consumer spending by 100 billion using MPC as 0.90, MPS of 10%. People have less money in their pocket or decrease their spending. So you raise taxes, you lower spending in C. Government spending. To fight unemployment or increase GDP or GNP, you raise government spending. You change G in the formula, determine as a group what to increase or decrease, and you guys have been doing that. To fight inflation or to decrease GNP or GDP, you lower government spending. It also looked at as what people will lower and do that. Tax incentives encourage business to follow a course of action. Investment tax credit encourages a business to build plant and equipment by giving the business a tax deduction, say for 50% of the money that they spend on investments. These are side-by-side examples. So this is a company has sales of $500 billion. They have expenses of $250 billion. They have a profit of $250 billion. They have a tax on this, say it's like 25% or 30%. So this is their tax. Now, what we're going to do is keep everything the same, $500 billion, $250, but they spent $100 billion on the investment tax credit. They get 50% off of it, so they spend $100 billion, they get a $50 billion tax cut, so you lower your profit by $50 billion, and now with the same percentages, your tax is $16 million, so you just save $4 million going to the government, plus you're getting your plant and your equipment for your new business. To increase GDP or GNP, fight unemployment, we're going to increase tax incentives to increase I. To decrease GDP or fight inflation, we're going to decrease tax incentives to decrease I. We always assume tax credit is 50%. Make your decision on this number, then change your I accordingly, increase or decrease it. Assume equal percentages change, so change the tax incentive 10% or change I 10%. use the multiplier to show other effects. So this is changing this. We could also use I as looking at it, hiring people from China, hiring Iraqi war veterans, making plant equipment, using green technology. So tax incentives can be very creative. So these are taxes, tax incentives, and government spending. We're affecting the formula. We're going to go through automatic staplers and the other part of fiscal policy after this. So this ends part 2 of fiscal policy. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in class or